Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me for church. Happy Sunday. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, happy Sunday. Today we're going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me as I get ready for church. You know, I'm not the best at doing my hair. I'm just learning how to do my hair. So please don't come for me, okay? We gonna get better, and then once I feel more comfortable or get better at practice, I can like pretty much show you guys how I install hair. But I'm learning for now, you know, learning. So I wish I started learning how to do hair the same time I was learning how to do makeup, but that didn't happen. So I just have like an eye patch from Amazon. So since I'm going to church, I usually do like a light beat. So let's begin. Let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about chronicles of growing up as a firstborn Nigerian daughter. You know, if you watch my get to know me video, you will know that I am Nigerian American. And can I even say I got the best of both worlds? I don't know if I can say that yet. But yeah, let's talk about it. You know, it's a worse mix if you're the oldest and also the firstborn like daughter. So me, I'm the oldest. Well, I have a twin brother, but I'm the oldest, and this is gonna be in parts because I have to rush to get ready for work, and this is not something I could talk about in one day. But I'm the oldest. Yeah, I'm the oldest. I was born first, so I'm the oldest, and I'm also the firstborn daughter. It would be different if like I think the experiences are still the same if, let's say, I had maybe like two older brothers and I'm the first daughter. I think the experiences is kind of like the same, but being the oldest is still the worst. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, let me do my eyebrows first. So the first thing I would say, I mean, anyone can attest to this, is having responsibilities that you never asked for. Like, I don't know why like African parents try to like guilt trip you into thinking that their responsibility is now a shared responsibility with like their responsibility is also now your shared responsibility. I just feel like, I don't know lie, I just feel like that's kind of immature and very irresponsible of parents, because I'm still a child. Why should I be worried about another child? Like, you guys should be worried about me, you know? And I think this is why some older siblings, like, it's so crazy because I feel like for most firstborn Nigerian daughters, I see why like some of them run away, and I see why some of them will actually be jealous of their younger siblings, because you know, some things just really don't make sense. Like, I have to be responsible for two kids that are not mine, and I'm still a kid. I still have to go to school. I still have to do this. So that's definitely number one. Like, having responsibilities, like when you're just supposed to be a kid. I remember, I mean, no shade to my parents now. Like, now we're cool, but like, I remember being 5, and obviously we could not be left home alone, so we went to daycare, and my sister was just a newborn then, because I'm 5 years older than her, and she was just a newborn then, right? So we go to a babysitter. Obviously the point of the babysitter, oh actually no, she was 1. So the point of the babysitter is for the babysitter to babysit not only her but me and my brother. And like, yes, I get that, like, I can keep an eye, but I'm 5. Like, keep an eye for what, you know? So something had happened. I think maybe her diaper or something. I'm 5. Like, I probably didn't even know how to spell diaper at that point. And the diaper was full, so we got home. And, you know, I have a twin brother, but me being the girl, oh, I'm irresponsible, I'm this, I'm that. And it's just like, You literally paid a babysitter to do this, and she didn't do her job. So why are you not blaming only me? Like, she has 2 older siblings that are there. Why are you not blaming only me? You know? So yeah, that's just one thing, like having responsibilities at such a young age and just being the scapegoat for literally everything. Like, some things just never made sense to me, and they never will. And all I know is that I feel bad for my firstborn son, or any of my sons, especially if he's the youngest. One thing about it though, Nigerians who have boys as the youngest, naturally they're spoiled. Naturally, they are the kings, the lord of lords, and the household. And it's just like, this doesn't make any sense that you treat your child, your girl child, like this for the sake of what? Like, I never understood it. If you guys don't know, I have a twin brother, I have a younger sister, and I have a younger brother, the boy who's the youngest. And you know, I don't blame our parents because it's something that they have seen and they think it's normal. And I'm so thankful for being, am I Gen Z? I think I am Gen Z. But I'm so thankful changing their parenting skills because they don't want their kids to go through the trauma that they went through. Y'all, let me influence you guys. If you don't, you have to get this foundation. That day I just walked into Sephora. I walked into Sephora for one thing, and the guy sold me. He was like, oh, you have such great skin, blah blah blah. Mind you, my skin was dookie at that point, but it was like a light skin tint foundation. Like, if I wanted to go like this, I could go like this. Like, you can't tell me nothing. And yeah, let me influence you guys. Make sure you get the Beauty Blender foundation. Your summer skin will thank me. Trust me. So yeah, number 2. I think I'll give 3 reasons because I'm actually going to be late for church if I stay here all day. But this would be like a series of, I'm going to call it Chronicles of Growing Up as a Firstborn Nigerian Daughter. And plus, I don't want to make my video too long, to be very honest with you. Number 2 is being a people pleaser. Like, you have to please not only your parents, you have to be able to please your siblings, because I'm not gonna lie, I think as Nigerian children, I think your younger siblings really do look at you as the parent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they respect you more than the parents, and that's because they've been the one doing the work. Like, if you think about it, they've been the one doing the work, not the parents. Like, yes, okay, the parents pay the bills, they buy this, they pay for school fees and stuff like that, yada yada yada, which is great. But are you spending time? You know? So definitely, like, being a people pleaser is just something that, like, I had to go through my whole life. Like, if I don't do this, like, what will this person say? And then not only just my parents, but like family, like outside, and it's just like, okay, let me just do this so that this person will be happy. Just not putting myself first. And let me tell you something. I don't ever see myself doing any BS like that again, because it's BS. Like, you shouldn't have to be scared to live your own life. Like, you should have control over your own life. And that's something that African parents, I'm not gonna lie, I see why some African men are narcissists. I'm not gonna lie. I see why African men, or men in general, are narcissists. That's because sometimes parents are narcissists, because when they ask you to do something and it's like you don't really want to do it. Oh, let me influence you again. Target. I think this is like, it's called Thread. I went to Target that day too to get a few things, and I saw this counter stick. Y'all. I need to put y'all on. Like, your pockets will thank me later. Like, you have to get this. I love Fenty, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm sticking beside Thread because, first of all, it's less than $15. It does the job. Like, baby, listen, I'm not about to be paying I'm about to be paying like unnecessary money for makeup when Target has it all. But yeah, just like being a people pleaser and being scared to be your true self. Why should I be scared to want to do something because you're not gonna like it, but you're doing what like, but the person that you're trying to please is doing what they like. So yeah, never again. It don't take you far. It really truly don't take you far at all. And one thing about people pleasing ways, I'm not gonna lie, I know some like firstborn Nigerian daughters that they do not care. Like they do what they want. They live their life for them. And you know that whole saying of, oh, your mother gave birth to you, da 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 da. Okay, that's nice because let me tell you something. If she did not give birth to you, somebody else will. And if somebody else didn't, then you were not meant to be on this earth. So they live their life for them. And that's one thing that, well, I'm pretty sure you guys all know this. If you know Nigerian sons, they live their life for them. They don't care about anything. So it's just like, why should I deprive myself of my own happiness because I'm trying to impress you to have your own life? Like, no. And then, you know, I'm talking about like the African parents being narcissists because it's like once you want to do something that doesn't please them, they make you feel like you're the worst human being on earth. And I'm not gonna lie, that thing eats me up so much. It eats me up so much, and I'm just like, okay, did I do something wrong? The whole time I didn't do anything wrong because they're not happy that you're not doing something that would please them. And to all African parents out there, if you're mad that your child is not doing something that would please you, how about you go do it to please yourself? Because if it doesn't please your kid, like, why are you so upset? Like, it really don't be making sense to me, like, at all. So yeah, guys, that was my second reason of Chronicles of Grown Up as a firstborn Nigerian daughter. And I'm not gonna lie, I think up until recently, I used to hate being the oldest. I hated it so much. Like, I just felt like, why should I, like, yo, this blush is literally like the prettiest thing, one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. Hold up, get influence. Am I putting it correctly? Yeah, y'all see it. I used to hate being the oldest, and I think for me, like if anyone has been in my position, when it's like you're the oldest, but you're also a twin. So it's not like your twin is the same sex as you or anything. Your twin is literally the opposite sex as you. So I saw a difference of how I was treated, you know, how I was treated versus how you know, my brother was treated, and it just did not make any sense to me, to be honest with you. And I think that the first reason was being responsible for things that you should not be responsible for, being a people pleaser. Firstborn older Nigerian kid. I grew up in a strict household. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have anybody to talk to. And if you know like strict Nigerian parents, once you leave school, you have no friends no more. You don't have any way to like socialize or anything like that. So not being able to talk to people, like not being able to talk, like be open, like open up and talk about your problems, your feelings and stuff like that, because they're gonna look at you like, are you serious? And my friend go and wash dishes or something like that. Like that's literally how I feel like, yo, I have different ways of doing my makeup. Like I feel like the more that I post consistently, y'all will see that, yo, this girl doesn't have a way of doing her makeup. Like doesn't have just one way of doing her makeup. Because why am I baking and still using like blush? But you're not being able to talk to people so that, and it's so crazy because it's like, even if you make a grave mistake, who can you run to? Because one thing about Nigerian parents, I don't care what anybody's saying. Because apart from my parents, I've seen other Nigerian parents, like, and one thing about Nigerian parents, they love to gossip. And they love to gossip about other people's kids. So That's one thing about Nigerian parents. And it's like, who can you run to? Because Nigerian parents expect their firstborn daughters, they expect them to be so good. Like, you're born not making mistakes. And it's like, let's be so for real. Like, I'm human. There's no way I'm not gonna make a mistake. There's no way. And one thing about me, I don't do unless I'm doing like a full glam look. Maybe in the next video I will do like a full glam look for you guys, so you guys can see how I actually like do lashes. Because I actually do lashes, but like when I'm doing like just a church look, I don't feel the need to put lashes on. But let me put some brown in my eyelid so I don't look too naked. So yeah, I think for years, and that's why like even till today, and I just feel like it's not my fault. Like my parents would tell me that, oh, you're so secretive, you're so this, you're so that, and it's just like, whose fault is that? Like I just feel like I can't talk to you guys. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm most likely gonna do like my eyeliner, mascara off mine because I'm talking too much and I'm about to be late for church. So yeah, I just feel like I couldn't talk to you guys. So like, why am I going to be telling you stuff that's going to be thrown back in my face? So that's how I was, truly. This camera's about to die, guys, so I'm gonna see you guys soon. So guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I did my eyeliner, mascara, and I sprayed my face. I feel like I did something else. I forgot. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, not having anybody to talk to as a firstborn Nigerian daughter, because the mistakes that I have made, well, not to brag or anything like that, I'm actually just naturally like a good girl, and I think that's also what comes with it. Like naturally you become a good girl, and sometimes being a good girl just comes from the people pleasing ways. You know, some people get out of it. They like, what do you see me as, a good girl, a bad girl? I don't care. I'm gonna live my life for me. So I'm gonna line my lips. Oops. I don't know what I'm gonna wear, so we're gonna end this video soon. So yeah, not having anybody to talk to, I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to for years, and it was also very hard for me to make friends because, you know, growing up the way I did, being judged for every movement, I didn't want nobody, I didn't want people my age judging me. Like, who are you to judge me? You shitting me right now? Like, what? And we are done. But one thing I like to do, I like giving myself a fake mold, and I'm just gonna give myself one today because the last makeup look I did, I was gonna post it, but I looked so crazy. I didn't do my hair right, so that's why I did not post it. Oh my gosh, I can see the lace. Well, anyways, it's a wig. Y'all know it's a wig. It's lace, so. Okay. So, single Amazon with a look. Yeah, you know, those are just 3 of the things that I can honestly say that I've experienced. If you're a firstborn Nigerian daughter or African daughter watching this video, you know, leave comments. Like, let me know your experiences in the comments. Connect with me and stuff like that. But yeah, yo, I cannot wait till I know how to do my hair the way, like, I really want to know how to do my hair. Oh, I gotta spray my face. Definitely, like, being a firstborn Nigerian daughter, I think some of the cons of it is having responsibilities that you don't want. Because trust me, I don't want to be a mom at 5, talk less 10, you know. So having responsibilities that you don't want, people pleasing ways, which has ended. That thing was out the door like since 2023. And also not being able to talk to someone. I can now say I'm more open. And it's so funny when like African parents are like, oh, my daughter is not open, blah blah blah, and it's just like, really? Like, have you seen yourself? Do you know the way you behave? Like, yo, I gotta go because, oh my gosh, church is starting soon and I still have to drive there. I still have to drive like 15 minutes to church. But yeah, this is my look. Hope you guys really love today's video, and stay tuned for part 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure I might even give a story time of chronicles of growing up as a firstborn Nigerian daughter. And then another thing I forgot to add, which is so ironic. So how I mentioned that I'm a twin. My mom is also the firstborn daughter. She's not the oldest, but she has like 4 other older brothers, but she's the firstborn daughter. And then my dad is the firstborn son and only son. And it's kind of like I can see why my dad let my brother slide on certain things. I know he would have let me slide because first of all, he's the only son and he's the firstborn son. So your dad probably treated him like a king. And it's like with my mom, you could kind of like tell like she's the firstborn daughter because she snaps. One thing about firstborn daughters that I've noticed, especially especially African girls, we snap like this. Like we don't have time for, you say one thing is da, 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 you know. So that's one thing I can honestly say that I've changed. I used to take out so much anger on my siblings because it's like, yo, you messing up right now, it's not going to affect you, it's going to affect me. So I'm gonna need you to act right, you know. Like your siblings could, let's say your dad comes back home, or this has happened so many times, like where my parents will come back home and let's say the microwave door is open. Obviously it wasn't me. The first person they gonna call is Kemi, da, 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 da. And it's just like, it was literally your son or your other daughter that did that. Like, why are you yelling at me? You better yell at her. And it's like, oh, da, da, da. Didn't you see them when you were in the kitchen? It's like, I was in the kitchen, but they should have common sense that if you expect me to have the common sense that, okay, the microwave door is supposed to be open, you're supposed to have that, you're supposed to apply that same common sense to your other kids. So yeah, it's just like so much. But I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. And I hope you guys love my get ready with me. Y'all, like I said, don't cut my hair because we are I'm growing and learning about this whole hair thing. So don't cut my hair. I'm gonna get good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have a lovely Sunday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok at official Kemi Thai. I will let you guys know when I'm back on Instagram. Right now I'm on a hiatus. I don't know how to say it. I'm on a break from Instagram. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, my lovelies. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, my lovelies. Wow.